Aloha Concordia, this is Kevin from Financial Aid, and I wanted to show you today how to make a ribbon lei. So leis are typically used in celebrations, so you can give it to somebody for their wedding, for graduation, for their birthday, whatever you want to celebrate, you can give them a lei. So the great thing about ribbon leis is that they don't deteriorate like a flower lei, so they can keep it as a souvenir for as long as they would like. To get started, you need 2 ribbons of the same width. Today we're using 2 1/4-inch ribbons, and to start you're going to need to cut it. So the length that you'll need for a ribbon lei is about let's say 1, 2.5, about there. You'll trim that to get started. So I'm about 5'7", so if you're a little taller, maybe a little less. If you're a little shorter, maybe a little bit more. Okay, so now to begin the lei, you're going to take one of your ribbons, doesn't matter which one, and you're going to make a slip knot. So you're going to start with a U, you're going to twist it, you're going to start with a U, you're going to twist it and pinch the long end and pull it through. And now you have a slip knot. This tail is a little bit long, so I'm going to do it again. So you start about here, you twist it, you pull it, and you have a slip knot. And then you just want to tighten it just a little bit before you get started. Now the first one's going to be a little bit twisty, and that's fine. It's going to flatten out as we go. You're going to take your second ribbon, and you're going to make a U with it, and you're going to stick it through the eye of the loop of the first one. And remember, make sure you keep a little bit of a tail for this one too. Then you're going to pull it tight. There you go. And now we've started. So some ribbon has a front side and a back side, so make sure if you want the front side out, you put it on the outside of the loop when you get started. And now we're just gonna make a U with the first one. It goes through the loop that you created with the second one, and make sure you pinch the back side of the first one as you tighten the second one. Okay, and now U with the second one through, make sure you pinch the back side right here where my thumb is, tighten, it's always more difficult in the beginning with no handhold. And now you're gonna have the loop with the second one, U with the first one, and then here we go with that. And make sure you keep it tight so you don't run out of ribbon because you had it too loose. So tighten, pinch here, U here through the loop, pinch on the back side, tighten, U through the loop, pinch on the back side, tighten, U through the loop, pinch on the back side, tighten. And make sure that you try to keep it as flat as possible as you go. U through the loop. Okay, so now to finish, all you do is when you end up with one last loop, you just take this last end and instead of making a loop, you just stick the last end through like this. Pull the loop tight. And now you're just gonna knot it. So you could just knot and knot. And then that's how you end it. And then looking back at your beginning again, you could do the same thing. You could just knot it and knot it. Now, some leis are worn open and some leis are worn as a closed loop. So if you want to close the loop, if you want to leave it open, you're done. Ta-da! But if you want to close it, you just tie the two ends together. So you could just 1, 2. One. 2. And now you have a finished product. Ta-da!